Hi, today I get to welcome back my friend Matt Meiers. Matt is the founder of So Many Angels, and I'm thinking back, Matt, to when I first met you and learned about your organization. It just was so meaningful. So we're so happy you're back.
I'm happy to be back. Thanks for having us.
All right, but I'm still thinking that there might be some people that are unfamiliar with So Many Angels, and that's why we wanted to have you back on. Tell everybody what the mission of the organization is.
So many times parents who have kids with cancer or other life-altering medical diagnoses do not get to see their kid just be a kid. That's where we come in. When we're doing photo sessions, we'll photograph the kids against green screen backdrop. We have them wear a costume of whatever they want to be. We say when they grow up, we want them to have that hope and that inspirational atmosphere. And what I am always amazed at is pretty much every session, mom or dad will say, that's the smile I haven't seen in 6 months. So what we do through photo sessions and through the experiences that we provide is we allow those parents to watch their kid just be a kid. Sometimes it's actually for the last time, but we want them to just have that experience where they're not going to forget that they are sick, but it's a polite distraction. It's a pleasant distraction for the families and the kids.
Oh, and the outcomes are amazing, right? So this has been happening since you started the organization in 2017.
Yes.
And you did mention it's for kids who have cancer or a medical condition.
Yes.
Right? That is pretty serious.
Yeah.
And you have photographed infants, young,
Yes,
under
yes.
one, all the way through up to age 18.
Yes.
And my understanding, there's no charge to the families for this service.
No charge to the families at all. What we do is we provide professional photography, movie poster quality editing, a 16 by 24 inch ready to hang canvas, So Many Angels blankets that are super soft and super cushy, and the kids sometimes want to steal them from their siblings,
Right.
and just whatever we can give these kids.
Yeah. I've watched the videos. Yeah. They're awesome to watch the experience and the presentation, and the kids are like, oh my God, that's me.
Yeah.
I am the superhero. I am the princess, right? You
Exactly.
bring that to life. But there is an expense to it. And we need organizations to host events here in Butler County.
Yes.
We need individuals to help sponsor so that
Yes.
you can touch the lives of more families and more kids. So far, you have photographed over 200. Is that correct?
Yes. I think over 270 at this point. Yes.
All right. And Matt also provides this service. I mean, you have traveled all over the United States
Yes.
doing these
Yes.
these special events,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. We went to Georgia, Kansas City, New
Did I
Jersey,
see you were in Tennessee?
Detroit, Knoxville a couple months ago. Absolutely.
Okay.
And
Now, do you have an event coming up here in Butler County?
not in Butler County directly, but November 1st, we will be working with the Penguins Foundation again, photographing a few kids, and we will be doing their reveals at Hockey Fights Cancer Night on, I believe it's November 19th at PPG Arena.
Okay. And I know you've been working with them for years.
Yes, this will be the third year with them.
All right. Are you still printing these amazing calendars?
We absolutely are. That's last year's. This year, next year's 2025 is not out yet. It's about to go out pretty soon after this airs, I believe. But we are taking pre-orders for that, and you can order those right on the website. There's a big green button on the front page.
Okay. And then proceeds from the orders will also help to support the work you're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Every donation that comes in is very appreciated. And that also helps us keep everything free to the families that we serve.
Right. And I'm sure you have many, we'll call them magic moments.
Yes.
And could you share maybe a story or two about a child you photographed and the family's experience, et cetera?
So one we did a couple years ago, I have a copy of her canvas also. It's Bailey.
Okay.
And Bailey did not have cancer. She had a heart issue. And she came in, I think she was 9 or 10 when she came in, and she just lit up the room. We photographed her at the Lemieux complex in Cranberry. And she just lit up the room, and I was watching her pose, and Mickey was taking the photos. And I was speaking with Rebecca, Bailey's mom, and she just said, I don't even think I prompted her. She just said, just once I would like Bailey to be introduced as Bailey, not Bailey, the girl with the heart problem.
Okay.
It's like that became her last name, and that's not who Bailey is. You know, Bailey,
this is Bailey.
That's
right?
Bailey. Bailey likes to dance, to sing, to be a
kid.
A kid, yeah. And that's what we want these kids to be. You know, we are not curing their cancer. We want these kids to just be a kid. You know, sometimes we project, are they ever going to drive a car or kiss a boy, graduate? they're sometimes 5 years old. They want to play with Legos. Let them play with Legos. Let them get healed, God willing, but let them be a kid. And that's kind of what we want them to be, and watch their parents watch these kids just be kids.
And what did Bailey think when she saw this?
She loved it. And I think we're going to do another session with her, because it's another thing we'll do is, if it's been 2 or 3 years since we've done the last session,
Okay.
we will offer another session, because there's a big difference between 5 and 8 or 2 and 5 or
Right.
8 and 11 or anything like that.
Well, I think the work you're doing and your team, because I know you have volunteers,
Yes.
you have volunteer photographers that help do this great work to create these masterpieces for the
Yes.
kids and families. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you'll have to come back and give us another update.
I look forward to it.
All right, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.